The future of mobile gaming is here, and 2025 is packed with games that not only look breathtaking, but also support controllers for that ultimate console feel. So if you're ready to level up your gaming sessions, stay tuned as I showcase the top 10 best Android and iOS games with controller support in 2025. Be sure to like the video, subscribe for more, and let's get right into it. Let's kick off our list with game number 10, Destiny Rising. When I first launched this game, I wasn't expecting it to pull me in the way it did. Destiny Rising blends open world exploration with story-driven RPG mechanics in a way that feels surprisingly polished for a mobile release. The graphics are sharp and the soundtrack ties everything together with an epic atmosphere. Playing with a controller really elevates the experience. The combat feels smoother, dodging enemy attacks becomes more precise, and boss fights have that console-like weight you don't usually get on mobile. My favorite part though is the story. It's ambitious without being overwhelming, and it actually gives you a reason to care about progressing. Yes, some of the grinding can feel like it drags on, but overall, Destiny Rising is a solid RPG that sets a strong tone for this countdown. Up next at number 9, we've got Highway Racer Pro. Now, I'll be honest, there are tons of racing games on mobile, but only a few manage to strike that perfect balance between fun and intensity. Highway Racer is one of them. It takes the endless highway racing concept and ramps it up with beautiful visuals and enough challenges to keep you hooked for hours. What really stands out to me is how alive the traffic feels. Sometimes you'll get that perfect run where everything lines up, and other times you'll barely squeeze through a truck with inches to spare. With a controller in hand, the responsiveness is incredible. You can make precise maneuvers at high speed that just aren't as comfortable on touch controls. It doesn't try to be as serious as a full simulator like CarX, but when it comes to fast-paced, skill-based racing that feels good to replay, this is a game I can easily recommend. Coming in at number 8, Farlight 84, and I have to say, this game has surprised me a lot. When it first released, I'll admit I wasn't completely sold on it. It felt like just another flashy battle royale with a cool art style. But with the latest updates, Farlight has truly stepped up its game. The balance changes make the weapons feel more reliable, and controller support has been refined to the point where the gunplay now feels genuinely fun. What I personally enjoy about Farlight is its mobility. Vehicles, jetpacks, and unique movement systems keep matches dynamic, and no two rounds ever feel the same. Playing with friends really amplifies the chaos, and with a controller, you can react faster and pull off clutch plays much more easily. If you've tried it in the past and weren't impressed, I'd strongly recommend giving it another go now. The improvements have made a world of difference. Game number 7 is Ninja Party, and let me just say, this is pure fun. Ninja Party takes the chaotic energy of a party game and combines it with fast-paced mini-battles that are designed to keep you laughing and yelling at your screen. The physics-based mechanics are unpredictable in the best way, and when you add a controller into the mix, it becomes way more comfortable to handle those frantic movements. I think what makes Ninja Party shine is how easy it is to pick up and play. You don't need to sink hours into learning mechanics. Within minutes, you and your friends are having a blast, competing in silly challenges and ridiculous brawls. It's lighthearted, colorful, and endlessly replayable. For me, this is the kind of game that proves not everything has to be ultra serious to be worth your time. Sometimes it's about pure entertainment, and Ninja Party delivers that effortlessly. Moving forward to number 6, Two Strikes. This is easily one of the most stylish mobile fighting games I've played. Two Strikes takes the classic one-hit kill fighter formula and gives it a vibrant anime twist that makes every match feel cinematic. The visuals pop, the characters are expressive, and the arenas look like something straight out of a high-budget anime. Playing on a controller feels natural, the inputs are responsive, and the timing-based combat rewards precision in a way that touch controls just can't replicate. What I like most, though, is how simple yet intense it is. Matches can be over in seconds, but every round feels like a high-stakes duel. It's quick, addictive, and very replayable, especially if you're into that anime vibe. For fans of fast-paced, stylish fighters, Two Strikes is a game that stands out from the crowd. At number 5, we have CarX Drift Racing 3. Now this one is a must-play for anyone who loves driving games. CarX has built its reputation around realistic drifting, and the third installment takes everything the series did well and makes it even better. The physics are unbelievably good for a mobile game. The weight of the cars, the way the tires grip or don't, and the feeling of sliding around a corner all feel spot on. With a controller, the precision is on another level, giving you that same sense of control you'd expect from a console racer. What I personally appreciate is the amount of depth in customization. You can tweak your cars not just cosmetically but also mechanically, adjusting everything from suspension to tire pressure. It's not a casual pick up and play racer, it rewards practice and dedication, and once you nail that perfect drift, the satisfaction is incredible. Game number 4 is EXOLOPER, which is currently available exclusively on iOS. This game is something special. It feels less like a typical mobile game and more like an indie console release. EXOLOPER blends fast-paced action with a sleek sci-fi setting, giving you both high-energy combat and stylish world building. The environments are futuristic and striking, filled with neon-lit details and smooth animations that pop on a mobile screen. Playing with a controller really unlocks the game's potential. The dodging, attacking, and combo systems feel far smoother compared to touch controls. I'll be honest, it's a shame this isn't on Android yet, because it's definitely one of those titles that deserves a wider audience. For iOS players though, this is one of the best examples of how far mobile gaming has come. It's engaging, polished, and clearly designed with controller support in mind. Sliding into number 3, we have Cat Quest 3. The Cat Quest series has always been about charm, humor, and approachable RPG mechanics, and the third entry delivers exactly that while pushing things even further. The world is bigger and more vibrant, the quests are more varied, and the combat feels better than ever, especially when using a controller. What I personally love about Cat Quest 3 is how it balances being lighthearted with actually telling a compelling story. The dialogue is witty and often hilarious, but underneath the jokes is a surprisingly well-built RPG system that keeps you invested. It's colorful, it's creative, and it proves that you don't need dark, gritty graphics to make an RPG feel immersive. For fans of adventure games with personality, Cat Quest 3 is an easy recommendation. At number 2, Wall of Insanity 2. The first game was already a hidden gem in the horror action space, but this sequel really cranks up the tension. From the eerie sound design to the dark, claustrophobic environments, everything is designed to keep you on edge. The combat feels tighter, the exploration is more rewarding, and with a controller, the experience becomes far more immersive. What I admire most is how the game manages to create genuine suspense on mobile, a platform that isn't always known for horror. It doesn't just rely on cheap jump scares. Instead, it builds atmosphere slowly, pulling you into its unsettling world. For anyone who enjoys dark, story-driven experiences with a survival twist, Wall of Insanity 2 is one of the best horror titles you can play right now. And finally, taking the number 1 spot is HITMAN, World of Assassination, available exclusively on iOS. This is a huge moment for mobile gaming because we're not talking about a stripped-down version of Hitman. We're talking about the full experience adapted to mobile. The iconic sandbox assassinations are all here. The disguises, the creative kills, the freedom to approach missions however you want. The environments are stunningly detailed, and with controller support, it feels almost identical to playing on PC or console. As someone who's followed the Hitman franchise for years, I'm genuinely impressed at how faithful this version is. Sure, Android players are left out for now, which is disappointing, but for iOS users, this is easily one of the most ambitious and polished mobile games ever released. If you've ever wanted a true stealth experience on your phone, this is it. So we've reached the end of today's journey through stunning high-graphic mobile titles with controller support. Make sure to hit like, subscribe, and check the pinned comment for all links. And if you want more, our previous videos are waiting for you. Until next time, happy gaming!